Thanks a lot, Martine. Chris Hall is the other head coach, and he's got his Roughnecks primed for this one. They came here locked in overtime. Shanny really looking to host the playoff game, but instead they've had to come down to San Jose and deal with this crowd here today.
Yeah, and you might say that was probably their first playoff game, was that game against San Jose a couple of weeks ago. But on the bright side, from Calgary's point of view, is the fact that they are 6-2 on the road, and they have won in this building.
We are set to get underway here from San Jose. Hope you're enjoying this coast to coast from the Score Television Network in Canada. And I also want to say hello to our friends watching in the States on Fox Sports Net. Chris Searcy and Brad MacArthur will get us underway as they face it off.
This is a bit of a subplot too, because Chris Searcy is just a face-off expert, the specialist. That's all he does on this team, and he's got to have a big battle against MacArthur, who's one of the best in the league.
In fact, he ranks third. It was MacArthur who won the draw. Some battling going on down low. Loose ball, it'll squeak loose, and it's picked up by Taylor Ray. He is dispossessed. Ball bouncing all over the place. Jim Moss is hammered by Taylor Ray. And finally, Cam Woods will settle it down. Oglesby down low looking for Rosiski, swing and a miss. And Polidor is able to handle the second shot on goal. So fast and furious is our start here in San Jose. Caleb Toth out there. Devin Ray playing a little offense, which is a little change from the norm for Calgary. Perhaps to open up some space. Caleb whips and fires wide. That'll be an over and back violation on the Calgary Roughnecks, and back will come the Stealth.
Well, we have to mention the fact that Calgary's missing one of their top guns. Jason Wolder could not make it today because of work commitments he just couldn't get out of. And he's a key player for those guys with 26 goals, 33 assists. Plus, he played big against San Jose this season, scoring 15 points. I know San Jose was thrilled when they heard he wasn't coming.
Most definitely. A big loss for the Roughnecks. 33-year-old, 10-year veteran. Big hit. Taylor Ray, and it looks like we've got a penalty. Polidor comes to the bench. The whistle is sounded. And the Calgary Roughnecks will go to the man-up situation. An early penalty on the Stealth. It'll go to Josh Sanderson, or Phil Sanderson.
Yeah, I think he got called for tripping or interference. But Johnny Murdy, we just heard. They called it cross-check, and I didn't see a cross-check there. I think it was a hold or a trip. Either one.
You heard Meridian talk about the special teams. Calgary power play 4th in the NLL. The San Jose man down is also 4th in the NLL. Tracy Koleski will play the top spot for Calgary. Look to rotate. Nice pass down low. Great save there by Blaisdell. Off the stick of Teddy Dowling. Pushed back to Koleski.
Because Jason Wolder is not in the lineup today, you're going to see Tyson Elias playing the right crease.
And Tyson Elias looked for that pass, got deflected. Loose ball on the floor. And it's picked up by Koleski. University of Hartford product. He'll try a shot, and it's stopped by Blaisdell. So Blaisdell equal to the task in his first rubber match. Tried to look downtown, but couldn't find his man. And back come the Roughnecks.
Yeah, that was Darren Reisig trying to go for the fast break. The newcomer to San Jose was a late acquisition from Vancouver, former captain of the Vancouver Raven.
He was picked up at the trade deadline. Koleski shot in the goal, and the Calgary Roughnecks have opened the scoring here in San Jose. And it's Koleski, a 32-goal scorer in the regular season. He's got his first of the postseason.
Well, Tracy Koleski's no doubt one of the leaders on this team. He just caught Blaisdell, was moving to his left, and the shot came to his right. He's guessing on it. Blaisdell stays right in the net there. He's a big man. Nice shot by Koleski.
MacArthur won the draw, so the Roughnecks, right after picking up their first goal of the game, our first goal of the game, get a possession, but Taylor Ray has the stick knocked out of his hands by Jimmy Moss, and back come the Stealth. Rusty Kruger Shot saved by Polidor. It'll go back into the protective netting. Off the shoulder of Polidor means Stealth retained possession. Our first look at a little sustained offense. Josh Sanderson tried the backhand pass, didn't work out. The Stealth will reset with 20 on the shot clock. Some physicality off the ball. Hall at the top. Tries a weak shot off the dasher. It's like a rebound in basketball, and Kruger. We got a little pushing and shoving. Kruger gets the taste of the aluminum. And Jesse Phillips has the tendency to do that once in a while. But back come the Roughnecks. Goundry, shot, save. He's in the crease for the rebound, and Kyle Goundry, nice little drive there, but couldn't beat Blaisdell.
San Jose's going to want to get that ball into Josh Sanderson's stick as much as possible. He's like a quarterback out there when he has the ball.
Rosiski goes wide side. Off a screen, Mike Regan, shot in the goal. Dan Teat opened him up, and Regan make no mistake getting it past Polidor. That's 45 on the season, his first of the playoffs.
Well, I just said Josh Sanderson's a guy you like to have the ball, but Regan as well can beat a man one-on-one, plus he's got a wicked outside shot. And he just drilled that from the outside. Calgary wasn't playing bad defense. I noticed they're really playing Sanderson tight. I think they're going to try to keep that ball away from Sanderson, but that just means they're going to have to deal with Regan more.
His 44 goals in the regular season, ranked 4th in the NLL. He gets his first of the night, and San Jose draws even at 1. Calgary with possession off the faceoff. Caleb Tove working with Tyson Lias. Lias will stop and pop over to Lewis Ratcliffe. He loses his stick, and again it's Jim Moss doing some dirty work down low. Ball pops loose. Lias ends up losing it. Shot clock goes off, so they'll call Oglesby back, who wanted to get off in a little transition there, Shaggy.
Yeah, well, maybe took away a scoring chance for San Jose, but they'll get the ball anyhow because of the 30-second shot clock. There you see Calgary's playing Josh Sanderson very wide. It looks like they're putting Andrew McBride on him.
Sanderson still gets to the net. Polidor stands tall, and Sanderson will have to pay for his journey to the net.
I think it's a good strategy for Calgary to try to get on him before he even gets the ball, because he is just such a great player when he has it in his pocket.
So back to work go the Roughnecks. It's Koleski, the goal scorer. Toth cutting to the net. Koleski dispossessed by Oglesby. Try and keep it in, just scooped it in. To the crowd was Teddy Dowling. We've got one apace. Stealth, Roughnecks. Back after these.
It's Chevy Truck Fest with an unprecedented offer. 0% APR.
Calgary's Tracy Koleski. Now, Tracy, you guys got on the board first, but we saw how quickly the Stealth responded. What was Coach Chris Hall just telling you now?
Just to control our emotions. It's important that we control our emotions. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Kind of play consistent throughout the whole game.
Thanks for this, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martine, the captain, getting the Roughnecks on the board, but Mike Regan responds for the San Jose Stealth, and they will go back to work on the offensive side of things. And it's Regan again, driving, shooting, great save by Polidor. Regan ran through the crease, and that'll be possession to the Calgary Roughnecks. Nice little save by Polidor.
Yeah, Regan is dangerous, as I said, with the outside shot, but he's also one-on-one, very quick. There he uses his speed. Nice save by Polidor.
The 34-year-old getting down low, long shot. Koleski gets his own rebound shot, and there's a save by Blaisdell. The big one out of that. Keeps it knotted at one. Just over 9 minutes. We got a long break pass. Shot just missing and barreling into the goaltender is Brian Beazell. Polidor loses some of his equipment.
And I think there's a penalty on the play here. They got caught sleeping on this play, and Beazell snuck up the floor. A good scoring opportunity, but watch the hit from behind afterwards. I don't know if Diesel might have sold it a bit more by running into Pallador, but Calgary gets the penalty on the play nonetheless.
Andrew McBride will sit down. 2-minute penalty, and there's your best penalty killer, Curtis Pallador. Calgary 5th in the NLL, killing off 59.8% of opposing teams' power plays. San Jose, their man-up has struggled considering the big four of this team. They are 8th in the NLL. We'll see how it works out today. Sanderson, top guy. Rosiski, over the shoulder. Down low to Kruger, and that's stopped by Pallador. So Curtis Pallador looks for a long outlet pass, tipped, and Teddy Dowling will have to do some work down low to pick up that loose ball. Double teamed. He's still after it. Give Blaisdell a whack, but Sanderson will gather, and back comes Snell. Sanderson, as we mentioned, led the league in assists this year. A great playmaker. Regan at one shooter spot. Rosiski at the other. Sanderson down low, looking for Dan Teague, who can't handle a pass.
San Jose's doing a great job on the press, making it very difficult for Calgary to get out.
2-on-1 though, Taylor Ray, shot in the goal. The rookie from Duke makes it a 2-1 game with 8:06 remaining in the first quarter.
Well, just as I said, they were doing a great job on the press. The danger is once they squeezed out, managed to get over half, they caught them on an odd man and turned into a 2-on-1, and Taylor Ray, great play, gives a nice fake, goes in on net by himself for his first playoff goal. What a season he's having. Short-handed goal.
So the rookie, in his first Champions Cup playoff game, gets a goal in the first quarter. But like I mentioned in the opening, he's played in some big games, winning the NCAA championship with the Duke Blue Devils. And his brother Devin Ray was on that team with him. He gathers the ball, sends it off to Rob Kirkby. Kirkby gathers and slows it down. The Roughnecks will set up on offense. Lewis Radcliffe out there with Gowndry. Sprinting off the bench to join Caleb Toth is Tyson Elias. And Elias has possession. Shot clock is down. Lewis going to have to get one off to beat it with just high and over the crossbar by Gowndry. Looked like they took a little too much time to set up their offense there.
Well, short-handed, I'm sure they're just hoping to kill most of the time and then maybe get a desperation shot and a rebound, but 10 seconds left in the power play.
Long shot from Regan. Pallador gets his big body in front of it. Here comes Kirkby. He'll dump it off for Jesse Phillips, who ducks under a couple of hits, takes a smack from behind. Shaden Santos delivering that blow. And Taylor Ray sets up the offense for Calgary. Koleski. Here's a long shot by Lewis Radcliffe off the end boards. Taylor Ray lays down, makes a great save as he goes down low to smother that one. 2-1 Calgary leads. Just over 6.5 remaining in the first quarter here from San Jose, the HP Pavilion. Rusty Kruger. Long shot. Pallador gets the arm up there to make a nice save, and he'll start it out for Calgary. McBride looking to run a little bit. Slow it down. Tyson Elias out there with Devin Ray. Still Elias. Caleb Toth rips it just wide. His own rebound, trying to get a hold of it.
I tell you,
can't.
Yeah, Toth shot that one wide, but you don't want to give Caleb Toth that much time to wind up. I'm sure the defensive coach will have a talk with the San Jose defense after that play. They were fortunate he shot that one wide.
Gary Rosiski gets it down low. Sanderson. Nice pop. Down low. Team couldn't get it to go. Loose ball. And that is scooped up. Grant Hamilton tried to get it to Taylor Ray, but a turnover, and back come the stealth immediately. Regan Little room to roam. Makes one move. Regan still. And Polidor makes the save.
What a great individual effort by Regan there in that one-on-one. Calgary's fortunate that Polidor has made a few big saves on him.
Oglesby is going to get a penalty here as he brought down Grant Hamilton in the neutral zone. Tough place to take a call, but Gillespie, the captain of the Roughnecks, will set it up. Ratcliffe out there, Caleb Toth, the extra attacker is out, and there's the turnover. Sanderson will just kick it on down, and Matt Oglesby will head to the box.
And that's a good point you made, Tim. That's the second penalty they've taken in the neutral zone. You just don't need the ball that badly in the neutral zone. It's not worth taking a penalty. There you see, very similar to the last penalty that San Jose got, wrapping around a guy just over the neutral zone.
So with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter of a 2-1 Calgary game, the Roughnecks will go back to the power play. Koleski at the top. Shooter spots occupied by Toth and Ratcliffe. Down low, one touch and a goal. Teddy Dowling from Tyson Elias. And it's a 3-1 Calgary lead.
Well, Johnny Meridian says specialty teams will make a difference. It's still early in the game, but they sure have. Calgary's got 2 power play goals and a short-handed goal. And Teddy Dowling is one of the best at the quick stick. He's got the ball in his stick and in the net so quickly, it doesn't give goalies much time to react.
Teddy Dowling gets his 23rd career playoff goal in the regular season, one of just 5 men in NLL history to reach 300 career goals. He did that earlier this season live on the score if you happen to be watching. Long shot there from Teat, gets his own rebound. Polidor standing tall in the early going of this game. Loose ball scooped up by McBride. And Andrew McBride get it over the timeline. Ratcliffe out there again with Koleski. Caleb Toth also there with Kevin Dostie. Koleski, a little stop. Sends it to Jesse Phillips now out there on the offensive. Koleski, little move to free up some room from Ratcliffe. Took a stiff shot there to get it over to Ratcliffe, but couldn't do it. The Calgary Roughnecks have a 3-1 lead over the San Jose Stealth. Back after these.
They know which tires belong on your machine.
Go back to San Jose. Ted Dowling makes it a 3-1 game in favor of the Calgary Roughnecks. Josh Sanderson, quick shot right off the commercial break. He just took it right to the tin. Tried to squeak it by Polidor, who was well aware of what Sanderson was looking to do and stood tall. The latest goal scorer, Teddy Dowling, spins off his man, one-handed shot, stopped by Blaisdell. We've seen some rubber in the early going here. A couple of Roughnecks power plays will do that.
Well, Calgary's been playing pretty good defense against San Jose's offense. I think San Jose...
Rusty Kruger has shot and save.
San Jose needs to get their transition game going as well. Sometimes that's a backbreaker for teams against San Jose when Jimmy Moss, Cam Woods, and the like of those guys from defense scored the goal. Everybody sets their game plan around how to stop Josh Sanderson. Those guys, when the defense starts chipping in, it can be a backbreaker.
I think the referee wants to talk about the shot clock here. Got to reset a little late. They'll run it down from 27 to 24. So the San Jose Stealth down early, 3-1 to the visiting Calgary Roughnecks. Stealth go back to work. Gary Rosiski. Still Rosiski. Spins off his man, finds himself some room. Still Rosiski. And Polidor makes the save. Rob Kirkby levels his man Kruger in front of the net, and that'll turn it over. Back to the Stealth. But Polidor looking sharp early as he stops Rosiski. Kruger swinging, shooting, and just missing was Regan. Gary Rosiski of Scarborough, Ontario, being ridden by Kirkby. We're going to get a whistle.
They're calling Rosiski for stepping in the crease. Polidor has been sharp. There's been at least 3 very good scoring opportunities, including Brzezinski's there just a while ago.
Perhaps Polidor wants some vengeance for last year's playoffs when he had a tough go of it against Buffalo. Caleb Toth driving, hammered to the ground by Jim Moss. Stealth will bring it in. Matt Oglesby, a big-time playoff performer. In fact, 5 playoff games, 13 points. Won a championship in Philly back in 1998. Oglesby still with it. Gets it to Sanderson, under 10 on the shot clock. Sanderson's going to have to get something away. 5-4, tries the backhander. Polidor. Oh, wow.
That ball is still
Jaden
alive.
Santos.
When it's bouncing in the crease, you can dive, you can whack and hack at it.
Jaden Santos almost scooped it into the empty net as Polidor lay prone. 1:20 remaining in our first quarter. Calgary leading 3-1. And back to the offense. Tyson Elias. We got a whistle. We got a hold. It looks like perhaps a penalty.
Yes, it is a hold. Looks like Tracy Pileski wants an explanation. Kyle Gowdry going to the penalty box. San Jose going to their second power play. Shorthanded goal scored against them the last time. They'll want to see a different result here. I'm really quite amazed that they don't have a better power play than they do. 8th in the league at 40%. Got a lot of talent out there for
their 36 power play goals. Only Vancouver scored less. Brzezinski the shot. Polidor looking very sharp in the early going here. Under a minute remaining. First quarter. Brzezinski over the shoulder. Josh Sanderson down low Teets. And Polidor not sure where it was, but he ends up with the ball.
And that was a great no-look pass by Josh Sanderson, looking at his shooter passing to the crease.
Stealth, another possession. 29 on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock. Nice pass down low from Brzezinski. He'll get it back. Brzezinski working from that shooter spot. Sanderson down low. Sanderson just missed. Gathered by Brzezinski. Shot clock at 7. Kruger spins off his man. Kruger shoots and he scores. Rusty Kruger makes it a 3-2 game with just 6.5 remaining on the clock in the first quarter.
Oh, it's a great effort by Kruger. Puts a little fake, going up high, curls back to make some more room for himself, and just bounces it between the legs of Polidor. Great move, big goal for Kruger, who's had a bit of an off season by his standards. 10 goals, 10 assists. Rusty told me to say hi to his wife, Megan, who just had their second child, Zoe, on Tuesday. Daughter Zoe, and they've got a son, Zach, 3 years old. So Rusty, I said, only if you score a goal, you got one.
And he did get one. The Calgary Roughnecks, we got a little push and shove in. Moss and Kirkby getting involved. I don't think it changes anything. Still a 3-2 lead for Calgary after a 1 quarter of play. The rookies getting things done. Taylor Ray, second quarter after these.
Johnny Murdy and Stealth are down 3-2. I'm here with San Jose's Mike Regan. Mike, what's your assessment of the first quarter on your team's part so far?
We got a slow start. We came out of the gate a little rusty, and we definitely need to pick it up. We're playing about a 6 out of 10 right now, and we need to pick it up to about 8 by the end of this quarter, and capitalize a little bit more of our opportunities shooting-wise. We're shooting them 19-10, and we're just not putting them past them right now.
All right, thanks for this, Mike. Guys, there's Mike Regan, who has 1 goal so far tonight.
Thanks a lot, Martine. He mentioned that they might be a little rusty, but Rusty Kruger gets them their second goal, and it's just a 1-goal game as we enter the second quarter.
Watch when Sergi takes the face-off, he always draws it back to the same spot. San Jose puts 2 guys there, and Oglesby, the fellow who has the ball right here, tries to charge him to get there.
He's one of the faster players in the NLL. Not a bad tactic.
120 loose balls for Oglesby, pretty good. He's had a great season.
Here come the Stealth looking to tie it up. The man Martin spoke to, Regan. It'll be a little foul off the ball. Minor infraction, and Calgary will get possession. Just underway here in our second quarter. Hope you're enjoying this live coast to coast in Canada on the Score Television Network. Long shot there, Blaisdell, the stop and the rebound. Broken stick on the play. You can see how hard they whack each other out here.
Snap that. I'm not sure which one. I think it's Calgary.
Beazle does well to gather it off the near boards. Nice pass and a nice save by Curtis Pallador.
You just get the feeling it's a matter of time before Josh Sanderson starts putting them in. He's got one assist here, but they've shadowed him pretty well so far.
Sanderson 17 points in 2 career NLL playoff games. Radcliffe a long shot, saved by Blaisdell. Caleb Toth, though, played in his share of big games with the Toronto Rock. In fact, scored the winning goal against this very same franchise, which played in Albany in the year 2000. Final goal scored at Maple Leaf Gardens to give the Rock a championship.
Actually, that was against Rochester. He scored that.
Bad, yeah.
But what I was going to say is that the championship the Toronto Rock played against Albany was a 13-12 win for Toronto in Albany. Josh Sanderson had 10 points in a losing cause. And that was so disappointing for Josh. Play such a great game and lose it. He didn't care that he scored 10 points. He was so dejected after that game.
Radcliffe, the 21-year-old, in his second year, gets it over Toth. Nice step round, little swim move, but can't get it on net. Rebound there, picked up by Taylor Ray, who switched hands quite nicely. Radcliffe, the loose ball, 7 on the shot clock. Caleb Toth will have to get something away with 3 on the shot clock, and he scores. Caleb Toth forced to shoot. He still finds a way past Rob Blaisdell.
And Caleb Toth has a fantastic shot, but usually he just tries to overpower the goalie. This time it's a bit of a lob. He's on the run, shoots it back with a bounce shot. This is a really tough one for the goalie to save because the goaltender has to move with Caleb's motion as he's moving from left to right. The shot goes back against the grain. It's really tough.
Another win on a face-off by the Calgary Roughnecks. Rob Kirkby picks it up. Caleb Toth has scored at least 30 goals in each of the last 3 seasons as we see some rough stuff along the boards. Ball squirts out. And Goundry's able to pick it up for Roughnecks. 10 on the shot clock for Ted Dowling. He'll give it up. Sprinting in is Devin Ray. Shot hits a man in front. Blaisdell picks it up. Look to go down the floor, but decides to keep it and set up the offense. And why not when you've got a big 4 like they do? Teat. He can put it in the net. So can Regan. We've already seen that. And he'll try it again. Driving, shooting, a piece from Pallador. Taylor Ray was hounding him all the way to the crease and did just enough to give Pallador a little easier chance on that one. Jesse Phillips tries to corral, can't. Loose ball on the floor. White misses a check from Phillips, hammering down on Jesse Phillips, and finally it'll be Chris White who gathers an appreciative crowd here.
Well, I think Calgary has had a tough time containing Regan with his quick feet. It's only Curtis Pallador who's been able to stop him on his scoring chances.
Brzezinski being hounded by McBride. Spitting off a man, Sanderson shot. Boy, has Curtis Pallador played well in the first half here. He makes another stop. If the shots on goal are right around here, it'll be his 20th save of the game. Calgary being outshot right now, 22-13. The lead 4-2. Mainly because of their goalkeeper, Curtis Polidor, who's made several great saves in the early going. 10:30 remaining in the second quarter. Calgary leading 4-2. There's a shot to goal. Rusty Kruger bulging the twine. We've got a 4-3 game.
Oh, if Rusty Kruger had a quiet season, he sure is making up for it in the first half of this game. Nice little pick and go. Gets just a little bit of space before he's knocked down, but he gets that shot right into the top corner.
Kruger only had 10 goals in the regular season. Here is second of the night. This guy does come up big when it comes playoff time. He's won 3 Minto Cups, that is the Canadian Junior Championship, and a Man Cup in 2002 with the Brampton Excelsiors.
The Man Cup is the Canadian Senior Championship.
There's a great save by Blaisdell off the stick of Caleb Toth. Caleb Toth walked in, and Blaisdell made a great left arm save.
Yeah, watch this. Nice big fake, but Blaisdell goes with it. Was that his stick? Yeah, I think he got his stick coming across. Big fishnet.
So San Jose, who only lost once in their home floor all season, and that loss came to the hands of the Calgary Roughnecks, who are 6-2 on the road. Regan tried to look in front for Beers, couldn't find him. There's Teeth. Tried the quick stick, but it just fell out of the cradle before he could let it loose.
Oh, nice play.
Beers picks off the clearing pass. Didn't want to get called for too many men, so they let that one go. Written out is Josh Sanderson. Devin Ray doing a good job on him.
Yeah, very good job, Josh. Had a word for the referee there, too.
Regan. His shot block, less than 10 on the shot clock. Sanderson. Teeth. But Polidor makes the save. Shots on goal, 24-14 for the San Jose Stealth. Ratcliffe now. Just under 9 minutes remaining. Second quarter. Look for the pick and roll with Tyson Elias. Ratcliffe yet to get on the board. He's dispossessed by Phil Sanderson in front. And I believe that Blaisdell got a piece of it. His team down 4-3 because of Rusty Kruger picking up his second goal of the game. Back with more after these.
Drive on down the road. All I wanna do is drive.
San Jose's Rusty Kruger. Rusty, you had 10 goals during the entire regular season. You have 2 tonight. What's working for you?
It's playoff time. Everybody's got to step up, and we're getting our chances. I think. Well, if we keep going, we're gonna get some more chances. They're gonna start to fall here. Curtis is playing well. Our defense is keeping us in it, and we just gotta keep going here.
Thanks for this.
Thanks.
Guys.
Thanks a lot, Martine. And he talked about playoff time. He's got to step it up. He's seen a lot of Minto Cups. Two-time Western Lacrosse Association All-Star in Canadian Senior A Lacrosse, a.k.a. Summer Lacrosse. Gary Luziski paying the price to look for an opportunity. Sanderson to Cheaton. Oh, my. Almost a highlight reel goal from those two.
If you can get yourself open, there's a good chance Anderson's going to get that ball in your stick.
White does a good job to dispossess his man. McBride tries a long outlet pass, and there's another one from Rusty Kruger. The hat trick for him, and we're tied at 4.
Oh, what a game Kruger's having. The quick change. But I think it's White who makes a beautiful bounce pass here. And that was really the only pass to make. Kruger just puts it between Polidor's leg. But a great change for San Jose. When the possession changed up the floor, somebody gets to the bench to give Kruger that run the extra 30 feet. They took advantage of it.
Now we see why he was the MVP of the 1995 Minto Cup, 17 goals in 12 games with the Orangeville Northmen. Caleb Toth looking to put his team back in the lead. We are tied at 4, 7.5 remaining second quarter. Jesse Phillips in a great leg stop. Dowling tries over the top, and again Blaisdell has settled down. Basil with perhaps a little bit of an opportunity. That closes up early. Here comes the trailer. Team gets it down low. Kruger again! Give him 4! Rusty Kruger's on fire!
And San Jose's picked up their transition game. Those last 2 goals by Kruger on the odd man, but good ball movement. Watch this. They had an extra man. It was a 4-on-3. Team makes the nice pass. And Kruger's just in the right spot at the right time for that goal. Watch again, coming down the floor. They just have extra numbers. But Kruger's making the most of every chance.
Just splits it through the wickets, and he's almost at 50% of his entire season total in one game. Radcliffe responds for Calgary. His first of the game, and we are all knotted up at 5s. Fast and furious is the action here in San Jose.
Well, it sure is. Having trouble keeping up with the goals. They're coming so quickly. But Radcliffe gets his first of the year. He got his first playoff experience last year in that 16-9 loss against Buffalo. Scored 3 in that game.
He had 5 points, but he's had some success versus San Jose this year. 16 points on 7 goals in the 3 games that he's played against San Jose.
Yeah, I think he led all Calgary shooters with those 16 points.
The other man was Wolder, who had 15 points, and no doubt he's watching back home in Vancouver, wishing he could be a part of this. In front, there's a quick goal. Grant Hamilton in on the action, and the lead goes back to Calgary. The 36-year-old gets his first career playoff goal.
And when we talked about the young defenders on, watch here, he just picks up a loose ball, just a fortunate bounce, right spot, the right time. See, everybody's looking for the ball. Woods lost it. Hamilton picks it up, puts it in the net. When we were talking at the beginning of the game about all the defenders under 25, we had to take Hamilton out of there because he would have ruined the average age. He's 36 years old and has been a stabilizing influence with those young guys. Very important part of the team. He came over from Vancouver through Anaheim, and he's been a great pickup for this team.
A police officer in Victoria laying down the law. Shot the goal, Koleski. And a quick 3-goal run from Calgary as Koleski goes wickets on Blaisdell.
Well, we went from a Rusty Kruger 3-goal run to a Calgary 3-goal run. And this is just a wicked shot. I don't think it's a screen, but it's through a crowd. It looks like Meridian is telling Blaisdell, no, stay in that, we're not taking you out.
Blaisdell made the long walk as if he might come out. Rob Kirkey's going to test him. He picks up the face-off win, and again, MacArthur doing a great job. A lot of people thought maybe Searcy would be able to win some draws for the Stealth, but MacArthur, 3rd in the league, has been able to get possession after possession for the Roughnecks. Koleski tries again and just misses. Oglesby, you talked about his loose ball ability. He picks it up. He's got a man with him, tried to get it to Beazle, but just couldn't find him. Beazle doing some work for the loose ball. Still working hard.
Great effort by Beazle there. 3 guys on him, and he got that ball.
And because of that, the Stealth will get possession. T coming off the bench. Not again. This time Kruger will slow it down. Tries the shot as the clock was winding down. A 30-second shot clock here in the NLL.
Talk about quick momentum changes. Holy cow.
Just when it looked like the Stealth were going to take a little bit of a lead, didn't last long. Lewis Radcliffe started it. Calgary now on a 3-goal run to make it 7-5. Caleb Toe trying to make it a 4-goal run. He's hammered, got a shot on goal, but Blaisdell made the save. Here's Woods, driving hard. He'll have to spin off as he was just pushed a tiny bit off track. Chris White down low. Sanderson, shot clock under 10. Sanderson spins off McBride. Shot saved by Polidor. And Sanderson will pay for going to the net here. Pushes his man down. And it looks like we might get a penalty to Sanderson. We will. Koleski, 7-5 Calgary. Brandon Miller in his 4th year sees rubber right away from Caleb Toe. We got a fast break opportunity as Moss carries in. Got a man with him. It's Santos who shoots and scores. Shaden Santos puts an end to the Calgary run. It's an 8-6 game.
Just see the importance of those face-offs. San Jose gets the ball there. Jimmy Moss, one of the top defensive players in the league, gives it to the other defender, Santos, who just drills it in the top corner. And that's exactly what you want to see when you make the goaltender change, to sort of shake up your team, get something quickly.
So Brandon Miller, as I mentioned, in his 4th year in the NLL, a career 5-4 this season. 4-3, so he's seen a lot of action, a 12.13 GAA, and a save percentage of .716. He'll see a shot, gets just enough to send it wide as Koleski went looking for his 4th of the evening.
Yeah, you're right. San Jose is just as comfortable with Brandon Miller and net as they are with Blaisdell. They've got 2 strong goalies.
The pick and roll between Koleski and Toth doesn't work out, and Phil Sanderson hammers Toth. Ball rolls right between the legs of Miller as it came firing out of that pack. Pick off Koleski. Great move, great goal from Tracy Koleski, his 4th of the night.
What a game Koleski's been having. Let's watch. This is just a lazy pass. Koleski beats the last man and then beats Brandon Miller. Just a dangerous pass. I'm not sure who made that. One more look. He just reaches back, goes around the last defender, and a desperate try.
I think it was Chris White with the turnover there, sporting the number 6. And Tracy Koleski, who led the NCAA in scoring in his final year at the University of Hartford, has 4 on the night. Calgary a 9-6 lead. This was simply 3-2 after 1 quarter. They've exploded in the second.
And the teams have been scoring in bunches. Kruger scored 3 in a row, then Calgary scored 4 in a row, and then they traded the last 2.
Rob Kirkby dispossesses his man numbers perhaps here. Devin Ray looking for Toth, striding to the net. Toth loses his footing, and Devin wisely sets it back up, pays for it. And Teddy Dowling ridden out there by Santos. Long shot. Miller is able to handle that one. He wants to go deep, and he's found his man. Can't catch up with it.
Oh, and that pass was there too. It was just one of those ones where Woods wasn't sure whether to turn right or left, and it just sort of came a little bit in between.
It's like a wide receiver going down the field. They call that ball adjustment in football.
Fake pass. See, they tried the little trick play there, the fake flip.
You'll see that once in a while in this game. Toth Shot clock way down at 4. Ratcliffe will have to try something. Miller stops and rebound. And Dostie. Elias is hammered into the glass. Over and back violation. And boy, Jim Moss really throws his weight around out there. Dostie, the latest one to test it.
Jim Moss was the Defensive Player of the Year last season. Also played for Team Canada in the World Box Lacrosse Championship. He's a dominant defensive player who can also score. Saw him set up Santos a little while ago.
Regan, long shot. Looked like it might have went off the leg of Hamilton. Here comes Jesse Phillips, one-on-one. Jesse Phillips working on Beers, still Phillips, and Beers' ankle makes the save.
That's a good job by Beers. Jesse Phillips is a dangerous one-on-one. When he's on that transition with a little bit of speed and his size, he's tough to stop.
Darren Reisig sets a pick. It frees up Gary Rosiski, who gets on the board. Rosiski, 35 in the regular season. He gets his first in the playoffs to make it a 9-7 Calgary game.
You said it, that pick gave him just enough room to get a little bit of space and a little bit of run. Shoots it in that same corner Santos went to. Top right.
So with 38.7 remaining in the first half, Stealth get a big goal. Cuts the lead to 9-7. So Calgary wins possession off the face-off. 37.4, 30 on the shot clock. Polidor wondering if he should make the trip to the bench. $17 on the shot clock. They'll wind this clock down. About a 6-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Dowling stopped by Miller. We got a timeout called by the Stealth.
Now
with 11.1 remaining.
San Jose will definitely pull the goalie here because there's only 11 seconds left. They've got a 30-second shot clock. Calgary really couldn't afford to pull the goaltender there because there was more than 30 seconds left when they got the ball. Would have been too dangerous, but what Polidor did was really smart. He walked up, stood by the bench. I think he was just hoping to keep the defense off base a little bit for San Jose because you have to go from man to man into a zone. I think he was trying to fake them out, make him go to a zone, confuse them a little bit. But there's no question San Jose is going to pull their goalie here to play a 6-on-5, and they would dearly love to go to the dressing room with one more goal.
Make it a 9-8 game if they can find the mesh behind Polidor. Johnny Meridian, who's been around championship squads his entire lacrosse career. And right now they're looking to take the next step against these Calgary Roughnecks.
Well, Johnny Meridian, you can see, is a lacrosse icon in the Canadian Lacrosse Hall of Fame. But he's won championships in Buffalo and Toronto. And in fact, the only time that Canada won the World Field Lacrosse Championships against the United States was in 1978. Johnny Meridian was on that team. Bobby Allen, assistant coach, was the head coach back then.
Regan dumps it off. Great pass down low, and my goodness gracious, Rusty Kruger, a corn flop.
Great execution. You love to see this as a coach when you pull your goalie for the specialty teams. But nice little over-the-shoulder pass by Rosiski to Rusty Kruger. Who else? Makes it look so easy today. 10 goals the regular season, 5 in the first half.
5 in the first half of the first playoff game, 9-8. Cam Woods will try one last long shot. It almost squeaked by Curtis Polidor, but it remains 9-8 after one half of play. NLL Sounds of the Game is next. And it's brought to you by Hyundai. When you can get everything you want in a car and in life, you win. we've seen a little bit of everything, and now we're going to see Martine Geyer standing by with Chris Hall.
Thanks a lot, Tim. Well, Coach Hall, there's been certainly some shifts in momentum in this game. For a while there, it really looked like you weren't able to limit their shots and contain players like Mike Regan. They've got 2 late goals. How would you assess this first half?
Well, I think, we've had 2 or 3 leads, and then we've played very undisciplined lacrosse and let them right back in it, and absolutely like fundamental errors and technical errors, and it's stuff that's at this stage of the game we just can't be making. So, we got over the hump once, and they came back to us, and we got a 3-goal lead, and then we were very undisciplined in the last 2 minutes.
in franchise history, 44 stops, and there's also a goal scorer doing a lot, and Martine standing by with that goal scorer. Martine.
Thanks a lot, Tim. Yes, I'm with Tracy Koleski, who had 5 goals in this game for Calgary tonight. My goodness, they erased a 6-goal deficit. Quite a scare they were giving you. We were wondering if possibly you guys were sitting back on your heels a little bit too much.
No, not really. It's just a testament to that team's character. They got guys like Jim Moss, Cam Woods, guys with unbelievable character. The Sandersons, awesome offense. They got a bunch of guys, character guys, and they just they battled back. We were playing great. We didn't really hold back, and we're fortunate to get the win.
What about your goaltender tonight?
Curtis played phenomenal. He's peaking at the right time right now. He's played strong with us the last couple games we had in regular season, and right now he's just playing phenomenal.
Tracy, I'm wondering if you guys used last year's what they call a disaster in the playoffs as motivation for this year.
Yeah, definitely. We set our goals at the beginning of this year, and it was to go another step further than we did last year, if not, and win the championship. That's our goal right now, and we're just hopefully still in range.
Thanks for this, Tracy, and good luck next weekend against Colorado.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Martine. Tracy Koleski with 5 goals. He got it started, and he finished off the Stell. They get their first ever win. The San Jose Stell sent home. So for Brian Shanahan, Martine Geyer, producer Don Landis, Brian Spear will be back next week. Buffalo at Toronto. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.